So 23 minutes plus of flight time. Now you'll be like, what the hell does the plus mean? Is this like a little trick? Well, no, it could have flown for more, but I got dizzy and tired and I just let go of the sticks. So in this video, we're going to be covering the Tyro129, the 23 minutes plus of flight time. What the hell does that mean? Also, why it might not work when you first boot it. This is very important. It's due to a couple things we'll get into in a little bit, and the overall experience, efficiency, and the tune, the default tune that you get on the board. All right, so first what I want to start off with is, what do I mean by it might not fly? Well, there's two problems that could happen, especially if you're new. I wanted to cover this in this video in the beginning. One is if you have no GPS lock, it won't let you arm. Okay, and if that does happen, then you go to the ports tab and then just disable the GPS, and that's it. You're done in that perspective. Then you'll be able to arm and fly. The next issue, it's not an issue, it was my fault because I edited that part out. So next to the connector where the receiver plugs into, which is in the back, which is this little white one right here, next to it there's 3 pads, and they're really tiny. Now if you wanted S-bus, you have to bridge the middle one with the left one, the middle one with the left one. Now if you wanted to run I-bus, then you would have to bridge the middle one with the right one. So keep that in mind, very important, those two things. Now let's push these to the side and let's talk about the 23 minutes of flight time. So 23 minutes plus of flight time. Now you'll be like, what the hell does the plus mean? Is this like a little trick? Well, no, it could have flown for more, but I got dizzy and tired and I just let go of the sticks. I've never flown for that long in my entire life, and I wasn't expecting that. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll fly it for 15 minutes and I could put it in my title of my video and then hopefully that'll gain some attraction. But no, it was 23 minutes. After 17 minutes, I was just like, but I have to keep going for the channel. So I just kept going until towards the end I went through the bando. I saw a wire, I kind of avoided it, and then I found myself tipping over. Like I was like, personally, I'm falling over. So I just let go of the sticks and I just got my balance. I was like, that's it, I'm done. And nothing happened to it, but I just couldn't take it anymore. That's it, I'm done. I was done there. So 23 minutes of flight time without stopping once is insane. Motors didn't come down hot. They came down nice and cool, not even warm, cool. The battery came down cool. The ESC was perfectly fine. There was no twitches, no yaw twitches, nothing, no oscillations, weird ass jitters every now and then. All that there was a wobble. Now this wobble is from the tune, and did I tune it? Nope. Because I was like, I didn't, to be honest, I wasn't even thinking it was going to be able to pick this up. I thought I was going to be flying at 70% throttle the whole time, then come down, put another battery and start the tuning session. But what I found out is that this thing kept flying and flying. I just kept flying it. I never got to tune it. So I'll actually leave you guys with the 20-minute footage, 23-minute flight footage at the end of the video with the OSD and the GoPro complete, so you can see exactly how it flew default out of the box with no tune, nothing modified to the rates or the tune. So you can see that for yourself and know what you're getting. I will tune it in another day when I need to buy propellers because of the crash. So once these propellers, when you crash on these propellers, you want to kind of replace them immediately because they'll get unbalanced because they're so big, and it'll create more problems than it'll be actually useful to fly. So keep that in mind. Buy some propellers. I'll have some linked down below. I'll also have this one linked down below as well. Now the tune, it needs a tune. It's not bad. There's nothing severely wrong with anything on it, which is really great. The wobble just means just a small tuning issue. I don't think we're gonna need to play with any filtration because there's no oscillations, nothing, which is really great. Now let's talk about the components. The VTX will get you a really great distance, especially with the antenna that they're providing for the VTX. The antenna is really great. It was getting really great penetration inside the bando, and I was actually quite surprised and very happy that it did, because it'll give you the ability right out of the box to be a long-range flyer. Now, long range, if I had a GoPro on this, by the way, and the 5000. And if you're flying for 23 minutes, you can gain some really far distance, like really crazy distance. So it is actually the cheapest way to get a long range, long flight time drone. Like not easiest if you don't know how to build, but you better learn how to build because you're gonna break one sooner or later. Now let's talk about the motors. Well, the motors are pretty big. The motors are 2507. So I was like, oh, they're gonna suck so much current. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Actually, they're really efficient, very smooth, and overall just really great. I was really surprised. Now the wire quality isn't the best, but I mean, you can't expect much, but for the way that it flies right out of the box, it is perfect. You can always replace these later, but I'm just gonna keep them on. I'm gonna keep it until it dies or something, because it's really great. They're really great. So the motors are good. The propellers they provide you is a perfect match for the motor. Like and another thing that's really nice about this, it was really quiet, like really quiet, which means it's efficient. It's not fighting a lot of dirty air, and overall that's really good. That's something you want actually in a quadcopter. ESC handled itself very well. No video noise, no nothing. It came down cool after the 23 minutes of flight time. Super amazed there. Flight controller, it's good. It's just a flight controller and it just works. And it even has SD card expansion, which is really great for black box logging, because it's a lot easier and faster just to pull out the SD card than to connect the USB and download it. That takes 1 trillion years. So that's really great, because this will need it, because it's a 7-inch. But hopefully you won't need it after I tune it and give you the setup. And maybe I even show you how I go about tuning it. Again, we're back to the VTX is great. The antenna is really good with the VTX. The GPS, I still haven't fully tested. I didn't wait for it to get a lock. I just turned it off, and then I just wanted to take off, see if it flies good or not. The complete combo of everything, of how it came together with the weight and everything is phenomenal. I am impressed. I can't believe this. You will get bored. I mean, 2 batteries is going to be enough for you. 2 batteries is more than plenty enough. So overall, I'd highly recommend this kit. I'm gonna leave you guys with the flight footage. It's really freaking long, and just take note of the 2 things that I mentioned in the beginning of the video about the receiver connection, and also about the GPS if you have no lock. And other than that, if you build it correctly, you're gonna have the same experience as mine. Now on 1500 milliamp, it'll fly 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So anything above that will obviously fly more. And 1500 milliamp old beat up battery that doesn't hold its charge very well. So it's really efficient. It's really good. That means it's great. All it's missing now is the tune, which I'll be covering in a later video, and I'll also be going to tune it for myself, because 20 minutes I could do a hell of a long rescue mission or some really nice long range cinematic stuff, which is crazy. So something else that's super crazy, you can't even do this with a DJI or anything, especially, you get your FPV cinematic footage once you tune it and fly for 23 minutes plus. That's insane. I mean, insane. And well, that's it guys. So this is 130 bucks, 115 with my coupon. Use the coupon. That really supports the channel, and you get it obviously cheaper. And I'm gonna leave it at that guys. I'll have everything linked down below, from my battery to the GoPro mount I used. Oh no, actually it does come with a GoPro mount, but I just cut that one up. I just used a different one here. Again, I'll have everything linked down below, and I'll see you in the next one guys. Peace out.